Hello everyone, I am Dr. Sudhanshu Singh. Our today's topic of discussion is Customer Relationship Management, that is CRM. Maintaining good relationships with customer is the cornerstone of every successful business. But in past decades, the process of managing and tracking customer relationship within a business was cumbersome and time consuming. So, with the introduction of the internet came a wave to help companies create, manage, and track customer relationships in the form of a CRM. Now, let us understand what exactly CRM is. CRM or Customer Relationship Management is a specific system for keeping track of customer information and interactions for marketing, sales, and customer service purposes. With CRM, you can store customer and prospect contact informations, accounts, leads, and sales opportunities in one central location so that the information is accessible by many in real time. Like a social networking platform, a CRM system is built around people and relationships. So essentially, CRM is about increasing the customer base, retaining customers longer, and cultivating them into customers who buy more products and services. We'll now be discussing the concept and definition of customer relationship management. Customer relationship management, that is CRM, is the combination of practices, strategies, and technologies that companies use to manage and analyze customer interactions and data throughout the customer life cycle. CRM systems compile customer data across different channels or point of contact between the customer and the company, which could include the company's website, telephone, live chat, direct mail, and social media. The goal of CRM is to improve customer service relationships, assist in customer retention, and driving sales growth. So essentially, CRM is about increasing the customer base, retaining those customers longer, and cultivating them into customers who buy more products and services. Let us now discuss the major components or elements of a CRM system, and these are HRM, Human Resource Management, Customer Service, Salesforce Automation, Lead Management, Marketing, Workflow Automation, Analytics, and Reporting. So we'll discuss these elements one by one, starting from HRM, that is Human Resource Management. Human resource management is the effective management and usage of human resources and skills in different situations across the organizations. This is an important component for any organization as employees are their most crucial assets. It helps in adopting an effective people strategy and analyzing their skills to develop and implement strategies for growth and development. Now let us come on to customer service. Customer service, this section collects customer information and data, their purchase pattern, as well as it shares relevant data with the concerned departments. This helps them to take a step to develop their awareness and understanding of the customer needs as well as complaints. Now let us come to the other element called Salesforce automation. Salesforce automation is an essential component which includes sales forecasting, recording sales processing, and tracking potential interactions. It brings out the revenue generation opportunities and helps to analyze the sales forecast and the performances by the workforce. Now let us discuss another element called lead management. Lead management, this is to keep a track of the sales leads and their distribution. This is widely used in sales industries, marketing firms, and customer executive centers. This process encompasses everything from efficient management of campaigns to designing customized forms to finalizing the mailing list and other things. It also studies the customer purchase pattern to determine potential sales leads. Let us discuss another element called marketing. CRM assists in the marketing process by enhancing the effectiveness of the strategies used for marketing and promotion. There are various sub-elements like list management, campaign management, activity management, document management, call management, mass emails, etc. Now we'll discuss another element called workflow automation. CRM helps to automate and streamline different processes and improve overall efficiency. It not only reduces the excess expenditure but also prevents the repetition of tasks. Reducing paperwork and redundancy is one of the major purposes of a CRM system. We'll now be discussing the element called analytics. Analytics is analyzing and presenting collected data so that important learning can be derived and decisions be made. Creating graphical representation of the data in the form of histogram, chart, figures and diagrams from the current data as well as the past trends is very important. Analytics provides the necessary information for business growth and prosperity. And finally, discussing the final element called reporting. A CRM system is responsible for providing different reports on businesses. It should have the flexibility to create different types of reports which are accurate and precise. It helps in forecasting, and the ability to export the business reports on the systems is a major requirement for any CRM system. The major components of a CRM systems are human resource management, customer service, sales force automation, lead management, marketing, workflow automation, analytics, and reporting. Let us now discuss the model for CRM. Though there are many models being attributed as the basis of CRM, yet I think it would be more apt to discuss IDIC model as the basis of CRM. The IDIC model was developed by Peppers and Rogers. This consists of 4 actions or 4 steps. These are identify, differentiate, interact, and customize. What do we mean by these actions, or what do these actions hold for? Identify is the first action, and this means first a company must identify who is an actual customer and should know about deep knowledge of their customers. It is not only necessary to know about your customer, but you have to know about more and more your customers so that you can easily understand them and serve them profitably. Now let us come on to differentiate. Differentiate your customer on the basis of value and need. Value, what do we mean by value? Differentiate your customer to identify which customer is generating most value now and which offer most value for the future as well. Give more value to those customers who are generating more value for you. Now differentiating on the basis of need. Differentiate your customer according to their needs. Different customers have different needs, and serving them in the profitable ways need more knowledge about their needs. Now discussing the interact, the third step or action. The company must emphasis on interaction with the customer to ensure that you understand customers' expectation and their relationship with a brand. The company must consider interaction with customer according to their needs and values that they are providing you. Interaction directly with customers make believe that company has a concern with them and company wants to serve them individually. Now let us come on to the final action, that is customize. When you differentiate your customers according to their values and needs, after that you have to customize your product according to their needs and values. Customize the offer and communicate to ensure that the expectations of customers are met. Interact to customize is information to customers about your ability to cope with their need. Failure in the third step means something wrong with the second or the third step. So return or go back to previous steps, study them again and search out more and more and rearrange these steps. Among so many models of the CRM, IDIC model is the most popularly and widely used models of CRM. This model was developed by Peppers and Rogers. This model suggests that companies should take four actions in order to build, keep, and retain the long term one to one relationship with the customers. These steps are, or these actions are: number one, identify; number two, differentiate on the basis of value and need; number three, it is interact; and number four, to customize. Let us now discuss how does CRM work. CRM software uses an integrated approach to store customer information. An all-in-one CRM has sales, marketing, and service automation rolled into one. It automates interactions, provides business intelligence, and empowers sales representatives to make the sales process smoother. A CRM analyzes the data and opportunities of your sales force and helps them to deliver an excellent customer service. We'll now discuss the CRM process. CRM process that we are going to discuss here consists of 6 steps, and we'll discuss these steps one by one. Starting from the step number 1, that is identify the need of CRM. Step 2 is find a suitable CRM vendor for your organization. Step number 3 is develop a budget. And step number 4, identify which departments and staff will handle the process and train them accordingly. We'll now come on to the step number 5. This says draw a blueprint on how you need to progress with the CRM. And the final step, that is step number 6, it says ensure equal participation from businesses and IT. Let us now discuss the benefits of CRM. These are better knowledge of customers, number 2, better segmentation, number 3, better customer retention, number 4, better anticipation of needs, number 5, better and fast communication, number 6, better protection of data privacy. Let us now discuss different attributes of a successful CRM system. And these are number 1, the ability to manage and synchronize your contacts effectively. Number 2, customer support available round the clock. Number 3, simplicity and ease of use. Number 4, convenience and accessibility. And number 5, sales and marketing process automation. Let us now discuss the flaws or drawback in CRM system. These could be CRM costs, the business culture, poor communication, lack of leadership, going into too much detail, being over prescriptive, or failing to tie requirements back to your broader strategy. Let us now discuss fundamental CRM metrics to be measured. To keep your business thriving in all aspects, it is essential to track the CRM metrics. The components of the CRM metrics help in providing a comprehensive overview of the sales processes and the organization's efficiency. So these fundamental CRM metrics are customer churn, net promoter score, customer effort score, that is CES. Next is rate of renewal, customer retention cost, expansion revenue, and first contact resolution rate, that is FCR. Thus, customer relationship management is a business process where you build long term relationships and loyalty through your marketing strategies. While a lot of marketing is about reaching the customer in influencing their decisions, CRM is all about building those relationships for the long run. Thank you for watching the video. My next video will be on Integrated Marketing Communication, IMC.